The newest Overwatch 2 hero just dropped, and he is beautiful. We were told this guy was going to be cute, but my god, he looks like he was chiseled by God himself. They really threw this man on a platter and said the girls, gays, and theys are going to feast tonight. Meet Lifeweaver, the newest Overwatch 2 support hero. What we know about him so far is that he's Thai, and he was quote-unquote roommates with Symmetra at the Vishkar Academy. However, he was extremely based and chose to leave and pursue a new technology that combines the hard light tech with nature, called BioLight. He's gentle, caring, and the first openly pansexual hero. I already know these shippers are going crazy. His design revolves around nature themes, and the flower thingy on his back is giving me major Winx vibes because I mean, they look like wings. When you look at his face, you can see his tech is actually implanted in his head, so that's kind of metal. You can also see that he uses the same prosthetic Symmetra does, which seems to be from Vishkar, but as we know, he's probably tinkered with it. Speaking of Sim, here are all of the interactions I found between the two and any pertaining to their relationship.
What do you miss most about the Academy, Satya?
Your snoring. It helped me sleep.
Stay close, Satya. I know how you like to get into trouble. You know, you were the best roommate I've ever had.
You were third best. The other two went to bed at appropriate times.
4 AM is perfectly appropriate if you're working on a great idea. Satya, remember our good old days at the Academy?
You complained constantly about everything, and then you dropped out.
I saw it as an early graduation. Do not fear. You have not one, but 2 Vishkar architects on your side. Yes, one dropped out, and the other one wants me to shut up. But wait until you see us in action. I heard you hosted my dearest Satya in Survasa.
She is a delight. How do you know her?
We were roommates at the Academy. My, did she hate it when I left dishes in the sink.
Lifeweaver follows a similar path of every new hero since Overwatch 2 dropped. Lots of abilities. Like, a lot of abilities. Like, almost too many abilities. He has his own passive called Parting Gift, which drops a single flower upon his death and will heal whoever grabs it, enemy or friendly. For allies, it'll heal 250 HP and 75 for an enemy. Healing Blossom is his primary fire, which you can hold down to charge up. The longer you hold it, the higher HP you'll heal. Then you can release it on an ally to heal them for up to 65 HP. There's also an option in his settings to make this a toggle where you don't have to hold it down to charge. Thorn Volley is his attack ability, which shoots out a projectile spread of thorns at enemies, which has no fall off, can deal headshot damage, and does 110 damage per second, 5 damage per bullet. Pedal Platform is his secondary fire, and it's exactly what it sounds like. When pressing right click, a platform will appear, and whenever an enemy or ally stands on it, it will lift them up into the air. The platform works similarly to Ramatra's ground ability, where it can bounce off walls and won't deploy until it hits a flat surface. The platform can be destroyed by pressing your interact key, or it can be shot down by enemies and has 400 HP. Rejuvenating Dash is set as his shift and is a quick movement ability that will also self-heal for 25 HP. Life Grip, the most controversial ability, allows the user to pull an ally to them. A few notes about this: the target is invulnerable while in the pool, it has a pretty far range, it can't be cancelled by the user, but the target can cancel it with movement abilities. Ultimates will continue while in it. Players can still turn and look around while being pulled. It does not get body blocked. And no, it does not cleanse. And finally, Tree of Life is the ultimate, which sends a pulse of healing every 1.75 seconds to any ally in its radius. The initial pulse when deployed will give 150 HP, and every pulse after will give 50. It's a solid object with 1000 HP, so it can be destroyed, you can place turrets on it, and best of all, you can hide behind it or use it to block someone out. Okay, so 5 hours later, we're finally through all of his abilities. If you thought this list was never going to end, imagine how hard it is to keep track of while playing it. And if I'm being blunt, the default key bindings are hot garbage. I personally tried 2 different loadouts, both would work fine, but my muscle memory was hard to break for certain keys. So here's what I ended on. First, I changed his Life Grip from E to right click because it's arguably his most important ability and you need easy access. In my other loadout, this was on one of my mouse buttons, however that mouse button is usually my crouch, and I kept accidentally using it when I wanted to crouch. Next, I took his platform from right click to E because it felt more more intuitive that way. I also have change weapons on scroll wheel, which allows me to quickly change between healing and damage. In my other loadout, I set this to right click, which felt great, but I couldn't use it because I had trouble with my life grip keybind. And finally, I turned his healing toggle on. Truthfully, I think the messiness of his kit could be eliminated by making his dash ability a double tap on spacebar like Hanzo's jump, but until it's changed, hopefully one of these loadouts will help you find something comfortable. My final thoughts are that Lifeweaver is a utility character. His heals are low, his DPS isn't anything crazy, but his kit provides new, fun, and innovative ways to interact with your team, combo with ultimates, and change the flow of a game. He seems to pair really well with Akitiko and any other support that can keep up with his lack of healing. I also can't express how fun it is to figure out new ways to combo with him. Remember when the Diva Goomba Stomp change went through and people were comboing Zarya Grab with Diva Stomp? This is a similar vibe. And of course, there's obviously a little hesitation with his troll ability. I mean, have you ever met a support main? We go from 0 to 100 in less than 5 seconds.
I'm not getting healed right now.
I know, I'm the only support and everybody is critical! If you so much as breathe the wrong way, you bet your you're getting pulled straight out of the only blade you managed to build in an entire round. I mean, I would never do that because that would be wrong, but you know, like some people might. Either way, a lot of goofy and funny clips will come from this hero, so hopefully the Overwatch community can stop reaction farming off Mercy mains and have some real fun. If you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I would also love to know what your guys' thoughts are in the comments down below. And keep an eye out for my next video coming soon that will show actual Lifeweaver gameplay.